You know how this goes. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified. Like, share, subscribe. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday morning, 11:52 a.m. and I am about to make the coffee. Millionaires, I have seen you guys every day last week. I absolutely love it. And now it's Monday, a fresh week, fresh day. Have nothing planned for the day because we went out yesterday and spent our little money. So, really nothing today. Probably sit out on the porch like some old people. That's about it, guys. I'll see you in a minute, though, okay? Oh, yeah. The lemon. I'm stopped up, y'all. The lemon honey bun cake. Delicious. Let me show you. Gotta see the inside. You didn't get to see the inside. Okay, so I did cut the edges because you know how my oven is. It cooks my edges and I do not like that. So the edges I cut, y'all, is so delicious. See, this is the moistness that I'm talking about. In the middle and how it falls, but it's so freaking moist in the middle. And then your edges get cooked faster. So I have to make sure I bring it out at a certain time or it just ruins the whole edge. But right now we good. When I say we good, millionaires, we are good. Lemon honey bun cake. You gotta try it. Okay, so I actually, I did the video for it, and I'm gonna put it in, I don't know what that was. I'm gonna put it in today's video. So let's go ahead on, get that out the way. Here is that beautiful lemon honey bun cake being constructed. Oh my God. Y'all ready? Let's go. Millionaires, we are in the kitchen. We are about to begin to make the lemon honey bun cake. Lemon honey bun cake. Okay, so we did honey bun cake. We've done strawberry honey bun cake. Now, I was looking at an ad and it had I think Little Debbie honey bun. You know the Little Debbie honey buns that you buy at the store. Well, why Little Debbie has put a lemon glaze on top of her honey bun and it's called a lemon honey bun. I want to make a lemon honey bun cake. So let's get it done. I'm gonna get everything together. Let me show you what I got, what I have to get together here. I already printed out my recipe. I shouldn't be changing anything from this recipe. The only thing you won't see me do is add lemon extract because I do not have it. And it's really an optional thing. It depends on the degree of lemon that you like because we have lemon jello and we have lemon pudding. So for me, it's enough lemon. For some people, it's not. So that is going to be an optional thing on my recipe. I started not to put it in, but then I said some people like a lot of lemon, But honestly, I promise you, you don't need it. You don't need lemon extract. You have to be doing all that if you put the lemon extract, because you just put extra jello and you got it. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Just put you some extra jello. Okay, so here we go. Look at this. And I'm still gonna put it up here. Hold on. Just take a screenshot of this. Hey. Let me stand back so I can, I like putting all kind of stuff. All right, that's for y'all. Yeah, right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it right here. Just a little extra security. Don't need nobody saying they ain't get it right here. I put it up there, all the things, okay? So you got it. And I'm gonna put it somewhere else. So it'll be all over the place in the video, okay? All right, now I'm gonna get all of my items together. I gotta do a short and a video all at the same time. So I'm going to be flipping and flopping and turning you and all the things, okay? So let me get everything together and I'll be right back. Hey. And then stop everything you're doing. Hold on. I changed the recipe. I want to make sure before you, I need to make sure you got the real recipe. You know, you might have not paid no attention to nothing else but what I put on this screen. So I want to make sure you got it. Then I need to do this because I don't want to have the wrong one. All right, I'm still getting stuff together. Let me finish this and I'll be right back. I'm trying to make sure I got the filling, the icing, everything out so I can give you step-by-step recipe. Looking at it, recipe, okay? All right, be right back. All right, I'm ready. I got everything laid out and ready. Okay, we have our flour. Let's start out. We have 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. In it, we have 1 pack of lemon pudding. We have 3 tablespoons of lemon jello, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt. That's all we have in that bowl. And we have it sifted and whisked. Okay? So, well, hubby just earned his perfect week on the move. We have 4 eggs, everything room temperature that is cold. We have 1.5 cups of sugar. I'm sorry. Now, this is the actual cake part, okay? 1.5 cups of sugar. We have 1 1/4 cups of milk. I didn't do buttermilk. You can if you want to, but I did change that. So I have a tablespoon of vanilla extract. We have 1 cup of butter. We have 3/4 cup of oil. That's all that's going into the cake. Okay, the filling that goes in the middle, 1 cup of brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. For the glaze, we have 3 to 4 cups of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and we have 1/2 cup of hot water mixed with 2 tablespoons of jello, lemon jello. Okay, mixed in very well. And I mix that as the time goes by to make sure it doesn't gel up on me. Because, you know, you start off with hot water and then the room may be cold and see, it's tried to gel up. So I will just be mixing. And if I need to hit it in the mic, I will before I get it all mixed up together. See what I'm saying? It's trying to jello up on me. I'm going to take care of it in the mic and it'll gel right back down. Right back down. All right, so just keep stirring that periodically, okay, till you make your ice. And matter of fact, I think I'm going to go ahead on and make it first because I don't want any of my things to solidify. So let's take care of that. All right, you guys already know that it's simply me putting all 3 ingredients in with the sugar and mixing well. When you get to the liquid, do it slowly because you don't want it too liquidy. You want your glaze to be the texture you want your glaze to be. So, watch out. All right, let me get that mixed together real quick and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, that is absolutely delicious. Just the right amount of lemon flavor. You see the little bits of lemon jello. I don't make my jello first, my little jello mixture first because it gels up. But you know what? I think I like it. The little specks of jello. I absolutely like it. So maybe I will make it first, let it gel a little bit, and then get it together. Absolutely delicious. All right, so I'm going to put this, cover this, and put it to the side, and we'll get ready to begin this cake. All right. Preheat your oven 325. Let me make sure I got that right. It may be, it is 325. All right, 325. I'll be back. All right, so another thing I'll be changing on the recipe, I guess I got my recipes crossed up again. The temperature on this cake is a 350 temperature. In my oven, I do 340 because mine just goes way too fast. So this is a 350 cake. So don't forget, you can do 345 if you're scared, but don't go doing 325. That's too slow for a honey bun cake. That's gonna be No. Okay, so 340, and I'm probably do mine 50 to 55 minutes. And same for you, 50 to 55 minutes, okay? All right, so let me get ready to do this cake, and hold on one second. All right, man, it's just like always. We need this good old, sweet old thing right here. And we're gonna start with our butter, our sugar, and our oil, and our vanilla. All right. Everybody should already know the process. As much as we do the process, you should have the process down packed. All right, let me check, see if my butter is room temperature enough. It seemed to be soft enough. I can push it in, and it's not too mushy, okay? Even if it get a little too mushy, you still can use it. As long as it ain't liquid. As long as it's not liquid. All right, so we're gonna get all this put in this bowl, and we're gonna cream it together. So let's start with our butter, our sugar, butter, sugar, vanilla. All right, and now we're gonna cream. Millionaires, we'll let this go. Let me turn down. We'll let this part go about 5 minutes, and then we'll add the oil, and we'll go another 5 to 6 minutes, okay? All right. All right, millionaires, that's 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add the oil and go at least 5 more minutes, maybe 6. Just depends on what it looks like to me. All right, so we're going to get it started. Now, my go to a 10. I'm going to put it on 8. And that's where it's been the whole time. The whole time I'm creaming, I cream on 8. But you know I'm going to start off slow because of this oil. I don't want to splash it everywhere. But once I get it up there, I'm on an 8. When I'm creaming, I cream on 8. Just crank it up. Make sure you scraping. I scraped this about 3 times. Before I added the oil, I scraped. All right, we are on 8. And I'll be creaming for at least 5 more minutes. So while we're creaming it together, I'm going to go ahead and put my brown sugar and my cinnamon together and get it mixed very, very well. Okay? All right. Get it mixed very well. Millionaires, it look like creamy heaven. Heaven, do you hear me? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now we can add the eggs. I have my cinnamon mixed very well. Try to get all those little knots out of there, that brown sugar, so you won't have all them knots in your cake when you bake it, okay? All right, so now let's add our eggs, 1 egg at a time. Mixing between, not to get rid of the yolk, but just to break it down a little before you add your next egg. Okay? All right, let's go. All right, so I have it on a 3, between 3 and 4. And I'm going to do 1 at a time. If you drop 2, then whip it just a little longer. We're just trying to break it up, not trying to mix it all the way in. Isn't that beautiful? It looked like it's already cake mix. It's just sugar and butter. You be patient and let it whip. Go 10 to 12 minutes when you creaming. That's what you get. All right, now we're going to get ready to put in milk and flour. Always flour first. Scrape the bowl before we get started. Hold on 1 second. All right, so I'm going to have this on 1. And we're going to begin with flour. Flour mixture. All right. Let that twirl a little bit. Then we will add milk. Just a gradual thing. Flour. Milk. Flour. Milk. Flour. One more after this. Begin with flour, end with flour. Milk. And finish it up with your flour. Flour mixture. So there's more than just flour in here. I always waste it, so. Alright, now we're not going to let it go long. We're going to do it with our hands. We're going to let it combine, and then we're going to do the rest by hand. Alright. Let me get this off, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to scrape my sides really well. Scrape the bottom of the bowl. Kind of try to do the overlapping and not a stir, but you know, man, that's kind of hard to do. Kind of try to fold it, not to take out all the air that you have whipped in. Scrape the bottom of the bowl. Always find something extra at the bottom of the bowl. All right, let's get our pan that's floured and ready. Oven preheated to 340. And we ready to stack this up. I'll get us situated. And let me get my cinnamon here so we can cinnamonize it. Get our knife so we can swirl it. Get my spoon so I can get it out of the bowl. All right, let me get us situated, y'all. Get this camera right, and I'll be right back. All right, let's get it in. Let's get this cake in here and get this cinnamon on and all the things, y'all. Ooh, it looks good. Looks so good. Okay, I want to make sure I leave enough that I top all the way for the top. Leave enough for the top. That's all I'm trying to say. Leave enough batter for the top of your cake. It looks good. Last time I almost didn't leave enough. So I'm not even gonna chance it. I like what I got right here. Even though it looked like I got a whole lot left. Put a little more. I don't want my cinnamon to fall to the bottom. My cinnamon and my brown sugar fall to the bottom of the cake. So I want to have plenty down here. Okay, so now it is time to put on our cinnamon. I like doing it with my hand, you know. Stay away from the side of the pan as best you can, okay? Because you do not want it to burn on the side of the pan. Same thing I told you on the strawberry. So if you were not here, do not let it get to the side of your pan. Gently line it on the inside of the pan. Because you're talking about some hard brown sugar. Don't nobody want no hard brown sugar. They can't even bite it. Stay off them sides. I learned the hard way. Because by this being the kind of cake it is, it's going to cook almost an hour. So can you imagine that cinnamon just laying right up against that pan, just bubbling and cooking and bubbling until it get to a candid temperature, which is what it's going to do, be candid by the time you get through cooking it. All right, we got it everywhere. Now we're going to put it in. We're going to swirl it good with the knife. Trying not to scratch the bottom because we do not want the cinnamon at the bottom of the pan. Okay? It's a thing. It's a whole thing. I wish we could go edge to edge. But reality, this brown sugar cooking up against that pan, and I have I buttered and floured. I don't care what you use. It ain't gonna act right. It's gonna cook it too much. Okay, I really don't have to do anything. I don't want it falling around. Just making sure everybody got some. So I get ready to spread the rest of this on here, okay? Ooh, let's go. And I'm putting it on, gently putting it on. Spoon for spoon. Spoon for spoon. I got to know that I'm not gonna, look at that white. Much as I mixed, you still got white. Telling you, y'all. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me come down here from this end just in case I need to spread it out evenly. I want both ends to get there just dessert. Let's go around the sides. Get over here. All right, we're getting scampy. We're getting scampy. Let me get in the middle. Let me get my scraper. It is time for the scraper. And the spreader. Scraper and the spreader. Well, I want it. Let me put it here. I need every drop out this bowl. Y'all talking about it's gonna be delicious. Lemon. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I think we do want lemon extract. It is good, it is lemony. It is a very mild lemony because it's pudding and it's jello. So with the extract, right on the money. So make sure if you want that extra lemony, you use that extract, okay? I didn't have it. And so yeah, do what you do when you do what you do. Look at that, nice coverage. Nice coverage. Swirl you around here, make sure you looking evenly. All right, let's get the knife and start swirling. All right, y'all know I had to get the short started. Let's get swirling. Let's get to swirling. Let's get to swirling. Let's go down. Let's go down. Let's go around. I'm scraping more than normal too. Don't try not to scrape the bottom. I'm scraping like I done lost my mind. Okay? Don't do me. Don't do me. All right, I'm done before I mess up something. hide those little things right there. Hide your holes. Hide those holes. Now I hope you is a level cake. Okay. In the oven, 350. If you have a problematic oven like me, 340 for 50 to 55 minutes. And we'll be ready to ice this sucker. See you in a minute. All right, millionaires, I'm taking it out the oven at 57 minutes. I want my middle to still be soft and gooey, and my ends not to be cooked till they are so doggone dry, it's ridiculous. So, I have to take it out of my oven. And that's what I end up with right there, okay? So, we're gonna spread on some glaze. Let's give it a couple of minutes, and we're gonna spread on some glaze and see how far this little centerpiece falls down in, because it's gonna fall. It's gonna collapse, this centerpiece right here. See how far it collapses. The more it collapses, the softer the ends of the cake is gonna be. The less it collapses, the more cooked my edges are. And it is what it is. Ain't nothing I can do about it. All right, I'll see you in a minute. All right, let's glaze our first layer of glaze. It's gonna melt and run and do all the things, and that's what we want. I want it to run down my sides and everything. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I want it to melt all through this sucker. But I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna run toward that middle. The less it's cooked in the middle, the more that middle falls, the more the icing runs to the middle of the cake. But I can remedy that, because I'll come back and brush it, spread it out, brush it until it, till it's done running. Just to make sure everybody gets some of this good old glaze, every inch of the cake. This will be my first time trying lemon honey bun cake. Thanks to, not Hostess, shoot, what's the other people, y'all? Little Debbie. Thanks to Little Debbie, we are trying a lemon honey bun cake. Yes. I don't know if anybody else has made it. I haven't looked it up. I probably will, just because I'm curious. So many things have been made. It's like, is there anything nobody have made? Everything has been made. Everything you make has been made before, it seems like. Be like, ooh, I came up with a good idea. Somebody already did it. Somebody already done it. I want to make sure it melts down in them edges, because them edges looking a little stiff there. All right, that's gorgeous. I'm gonna let that crust over, and then we'll add some more. All right, I'll be back in a minute. You see it falling in the middle? That middle part gonna be so freaking moist, and you ain't even really gotta eat this part of the cake. You ain't even gotta eat it, but you gotta cook it like that. Cause if you don't, then if you leave this, if you cook it like this on the edges, then the middle would be soup. So it's done. Believe me, that middle part is done. But when I say the moistness in that middle, ooh, I make me don't want to eat the edge, I swear. But yeah, it is what it is, millionaires. I absolutely love this cake. I'll see you in a minute. And there she is, millionaires. Our lemon honey bun cake. All right. All right, so you know the drill. You get to see the inside of the cake when I do the short for the inside of the cake of the week. But I know it's going to be delicious. I just know it will. So just make sure you look out for the inside of the cake of the week. Oh, my God. Okay, so thank you guys for being here. Wait a minute. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching me bake this delicious lemon honey bun cake. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. Peace. All right, did you see it? Did you get it? Man, it's absolutely delicious. And between the three honey bun cakes that we have made, regular honey bun, strawberry honey bun, and lemon honey bun, strawberry honey bun is the best for me. Okay, so we got another honey bun I want to try. Not this week, maybe not next week. I don't know. But can you guess what the flavor of that honey bun cake is going to be? Tell me in the comments, y'all. Okay, I can't wait. All right, man, there's hubby's lunch. We eating fish sticks. You know what we eating. Hold on, let me get it ready. So hubby don't like the skin, so let me show you how I take the skin off. Let me. And then split it and peel. There we go. Split and peel. There we go. No skin. All right, see you in a minute. So millionaires, hold on. All right, millionaires. So we are going to hubby's sister's house for some barbecue on this beautiful, beautiful Labor Day. And I want to say happy Labor Day to everybody at work who ever worked in their life, who ever went in labor. Happy Labor Day to you all. Okay, so I want to share. I can't go empty-handed, and his mom and dad has to get some of this lemon. Lemon is his dad's favorite cake, so he has to get some. So good, y'all. Look at me touching stuff. But anyway, and mom, she just gotta have it because she gotta have it. So I gotta share with mom, and I have to share with my other sister-in-law because I promised her a cake of her own, and I haven't done it yet. So I'm gonna give her some of this. But I'm giving everybody small pieces because me and hubby want our cake, okay? So this gonna be 3 pieces right here. When I say small pieces, I'm getting small pieces because I want to share. But they gotta understand that, I gotta have some at the end of the day when I get home. So, because I really want to have some for my other sister-in-law because I don't think she got her chocolate cake because her husband was sick. So, yeah. I'm gonna get him a little bit now. Me and hubby gotta have. He gonna be like, you done gave away all the cake. Yes, hubby, I did. Well, I feel a crunchy piece down there. What's happening? That means it got crunched up too much in bacon. I told y'all. It don't play. It don't play. The oven of mine does not play. Oh, it's crunchy. It's cinnamon and brown sugar. So crunchy. Okay, so that's 5 pieces, and I'm gonna wrap them individually and put them in a bag, and everybody gonna get a little taste. Ooh, wait, but she really don't do dessert, so why is it so crunchy in there? I don't like that. I do not like that. Let me see. Guess that one. All right, let me get that. I cut the edges off. The edges were just too brown. My oven in the middle is soft and moist and flat and delicious. Still good. Okay. Me and hubby gonna eat the rest of this, y'all. That's 2 days for me and hubby. That's 2 days. We'll be good. We'll be good with 2 days. Mm. Oh Lord, y'all. So I'm gonna wrap them individually and put them in the bag. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people can get a little slice of heaven. And when I say a little slice of heaven, a little slice. My foil is horrible. Not my foil. This plastic wrap, it doesn't stick. It don't want to stick. I don't know. It gotta be something I'm doing wrong. They're gonna be like, girl, why you bring this little old slice of cake? You just getting us worked up. I'll be like, I ain't know she had dessert. I just wanted to share because I love y'all. Isn't that cute? A little sample. Just a wet they now. I'll be mad. They bring these little old samples. But I don't like going empty handed. I just don't. If I got something made, I am sharing. Oh, wait, let me go this way. Ooh, y'all, this foil. See, it don't want. I keep calling it foil. They gonna plastic wrap so ugly. I get it from Dollar Tree though, so you get what you pay for. I keep saying that. Yet I keep complaining. We did nothing. We haven't done anything today, millionaires. Sit on this dang on couch. I said, I'm gonna get up and wash. Hubby said, it's a holiday. I said, well, I guess I'll wash tomorrow then. Look, I ain't gonna argue. I'm sure gonna sit here with you and relax. Ooh, they look so good. Look at that cinnamon, Jesus. Ooh, man. And then, if I had known, I would have made a whole cake. They're easy to make. Cinnamon honey bun cakes. They're very easy to make. Y'all know. Y'all got the ingredients. I hope. You know what? I don't think I put the ingredients on that video with the cake. I just thought about it, millionaires. I may have not put. Wait a minute, no, I ain't did it yet. Okay, I'm all right. I ain't put it up yet. Oh, it actually goes. It's in the beginning of this video. Look at that. What am I gonna do with that? So it is in this video somewhere. Okay, and it's the basic way I bake cakes. Cream and your butter and your sugar and your vanilla. Slowly add flour first and eggs. Separating your eggs, one egg at a time, and all the things. And flour first and milk mix. Doesn't matter if it's buttermilk or if it's regular milk to me. Now I know it is a difference because it's different, but I haven't really seen what that difference is. So yeah. And then my stepmom been baking cake for my dad, so when I try to take him some, it's already cake there. So I'm gonna wait till she requests a cake, then I'll make it. I need to make him one of these. He likes lemon too. See, you just wanna fold up. Once it fold up, anyway. All right, look at that. Gorgeous. So now I'll put them on here and wrap them. So, and put them in a bag. I don't know, should I put them in a bag too? No, I ain't gonna wrap them. I'm just gonna put them in a bag so they can be seen. Just get you one out and hey, love you. Right? Because if I hand them the whole thing, it's gonna be gone. So we're gonna individually put them in here and they individually get them out. You know, I have to. And when his mama see me, she gonna think they all for her. She gonna be devastated. When she find out she got a share. When she find out she got a share. I wish I could do individual bags for everybody, but I ain't got enough cake to do all that. You know, just one little piece. One, you know. Mm-mm. So just put them all in the bag and you just grab your slice. If you like lemon, I ain't giving it to the kids. The kids don't eat the cake. And when I was a kid, I was eating cake. But I guess I wasn't eating old people cake. Look at that. I'm ready. I can share. Hubby watching something funny on YouTube. Now, Facebook. He gets so tickled on y'all. I know you can hear him. Oh, I love it. So that's 7 pieces. Hey, Ma, you gotta get one. She gonna be like, no. All right, y'all. See you in a minute. All right, man. It's me and hubby getting ready to head out. You see, I got my ribbons on, red, white, and blue. Because I didn't have red, white, and blue to put on. So I made my ribbons. Hubby tied them on for me. This one over here, I don't know what he did, honey. But it's on there. Let me show you what I got on. Black and white. Nice and comfy. This is my most comfortable shirt. I got to get me some material so I can make me a lot of shirts like this. This shirt is so comfortable. All right, but you know, I'm going to show y'all a little bit here and there. You know, they have music on and stuff, and it's a thing. It's a thing. So, but I will see you at the Labor Day celebration. Happy Labor Day again, millionaires. Love you guys. See you in a minute. Well, millionaires, we have made it home. I had a good time. I didn't record because we didn't do anything but sit literally in the driveway in a circle with the music going, just talking. That's all we did. Nothing special, nothing to record. So we did have a good time though. Now I'm making hubby a bologna sandwich. And he's gonna have bologna and chips. I think I'm gonna have something too, because I only had a half of a hamburger. Yeah, half a hamburger. You know, man. Anyway. Yeah, but it's 9:18. We didn't stay out too late either, did we? You know, people still gotta work tomorrow. Some people it's Monday night. Hope you guys had a wonderful Labor Day and you got out and barbecued or whatever with your family. Yeah, but we'd have been just happy staying in the house, not doing a doggone thing. But that's all right. Love that family. Love that family. But man, I'm gonna close it off here. I thank you guys so much for being here, for watching and hanging with me every day of the week. What would I do without you, millionaires? What would I do without you? So, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I am here with the best chips in the world. Yes, yes, the best chips. Don't play. Not sponsored, not affiliated, none of the above, but I do love them. Love you too, and I'll see you tomorrow. So, did you like, share, subscribe? Did you hit the bell to be notified?